So I just got done working my 9 to 5 in that building right there. As you can tell, it's a little bit rainy out, which is kind of crazy to say now that I'm in California and San Diego. It hasn't rained in months here, so a little bit weird. And for those who are a little bit newer to the channel, I live in the back of this fully converted shuttle bus traveling across the country. And I've been here in San Diego, essentially sleeping next to my office for the past couple days. And today is a little bit of a different scenario because it's Friday, it's the weekend, and it's raining out, which is actually a good thing. I've been traveling like crazy these past couple months, and this weekend specifically, I was planning on, traveling again, going to another national park or, just going somewhere different here in California. But honestly, now that it's raining, I feel like I have to take this opportunity to just chill out for the night. To be honest, that does sound kind of weird, like chilling out, right? Like you're traveling the world, you're living inside this bus to go, see a couple things, but again, we've been going nonstop. We're never really in the bus. It's either we're in an office space or, we're at a national park or doing something else. So it feels good knowing that tonight, I think I'm just gonna chill out, and I'm okay with that. I'm taking this rain as a little bit of a sign too. Like I said, it hasn't rained here in San Diego in literally months. If you guys are aware of what has been going on with the fires here in California and Los Angeles, you would know that it hasn't rained, because if it has rained, we wouldn't be going through what we're going through right now. So I'm taking this as a sign, and I think I'm gonna run with it. So right now I'm going to make myself some lunch because I'm starving and I haven't ate anything all day. And then from there, I'm going to go as far as possible from this office because I don't ever want to see it again until Monday when I have to come back. But it's the weekend, so I'm gonna chill out. This is about to go crazy. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pep. Chef's kiss. That was really good. Shout out to chicken, rice, and broccoli with a little bit of soy sauce. And the key with the soy sauce is you get the less sodium one, because you can eat a shit ton of calories eating soy sauce. Also, the less sodium one actually kind of tastes a little bit more better. Before we head to our spot tonight, where we're going to be staying at, which is a spot that I've been at a couple times already. Here in San Diego, there's actually a lot of spots that you can go. This is probably the most welcomed I've ever felt when it comes to, living out on the road, just because there's so many people that are already here. Before I head to that spot tonight, I'm gonna get my steps in. As of 3 weeks ago, I've been on this program called 75 Hard. Oh wow, it's actually not even raining that much anymore, but a program where you have to work out twice a day. One of them has to be outside and the other one can be inside, read 10 pages, drink a gallon of water a day. So I've been doing that these past couple weeks, specifically because I've learned that when I'm living inside that bus right there, I tend to, eat like shit, not move around as much, and go out to eat all the time, which is something that I'm trying to get better at this year. So I think that's one of the common misconceptions about living on the road, is that you're just constantly moving around like this, going outside and everything. But another part about living on the road is that it's just somewhere more convenient to get fast food or just order out to eat and everything, because you're moving around so much, so you don't really want to cook. It's really a pain in the ass to turn on the stove, and just it really is a process. But if you're not structured, you're not working out, and you're just hanging around, being lazy, it could definitely catch up to you. Coming up on my last loop here, last couple steps. But another common misconception that I see people, say to me in the comment section or just in person all the time as well, is that van life and living in a bus or living in, a vehicle itself is, all about being in romantic spots or beautiful sunsets and you're on the beach all the time. But I mean, this is a great example of what I'm talking about, of how exactly it's not like it's perceived. We're currently in San Diego in the middle of a city, and I'm parked on a side street. And to be honest with you, I've been parked on the side street for about a week now, living on a side street basically. So yes, I do post sometimes about being on beaches and beautiful views and everything, but realistically 9 times out of 10, that's not always the case. But it seems like it's getting a little bit darker out, so just got back to the bus. I'm gonna straighten some things up, clean a couple things up here before leaving, and then we're off to our spot for the rest of the night. To our spot here on the beach, overhanging a little bit. We're essentially right on the bay. I wouldn't call this the beach. It is a beach, obviously, but it's the bay, and it's pretty beautiful. So I think you can understand why I'm staying here. And that sound too is there's the San Diego airport over there. Right here we got some fire pit action. I think it might be a little bit too wet out, and since it rained a lot today to start a fire, but I don't see myself really leaving the spot for a while. And since it's just like so friendly, and I just feel like I'm home here with all the other campers around. It's currently, I believe, 5:30 out, and it's already pitch dark out, which really sucks. It's the I know everyone in the country is going through this right now. It's the daylight savings, and we're currently in February, so 1 more month, and then we gain back an hour from that daylight savings. But yeah, being that it gets dark out all the time, and I feel like my day is just now getting started because I just got done work. It's a really weird feeling. But being that it's 5:30 and I feel like my day has just started, I think I'm gonna go for my 3rd cup of coffee today and not feel ashamed about it at all. And for those who have seen my previous videos, you would know that I do live in this bus with my significant other. I live in this bus with my girlfriend, and she's currently not here right now. She's on a business trip, a work trip, I should say. She'll be back sometime soon. But yeah, obviously there's a lot of pros and cons of living in here by yourself. One big pro is, obviously being in here by yourself. I've been with her for, the past 8 months inside this 14 by 14 box, nonstop every single day. So get a little bit of a breather for that, and get a little alone time, so that's cool. And one con of living in here by myself is being by myself, because it's just weird. I've only known to be in here with my girlfriend, and now she's not here, so it's a little bit of a weird scenario, but we're getting through it. She'll be back soon. When we were looking to get into living on the road and this type of lifestyle, we were looking into that, and I had to say, I was really skeptical about living inside this tiny little box with another person. I can only imagine, turning around and seeing someone, every single day, 24 hours a day. It could be a little overwhelming, to be honest with you, but honestly, we've adapted to this lifestyle. At the end of the day, when you're living on the road like this, your backyard is basically the world. So whenever we need to take a breather from each other or just take a break from each other, it's like step outside, and you have your world as your backyard. So that's also a pretty unique and an easy way to kind of get away from each other, because again, it does get a little bit claustrophobic in here. But yeah, that's basically how we get through it. It's not that bad. gonna lie. I've kind of played Xbox for the past couple hours. It's been a couple hours. I think it's 10:30. So I played more than a couple hours, a lot more than I really anticipated. Coffee definitely did not help, but I definitely built up a big appetite. I kind of forgot to eat, to be honest with you, but I do want a breath of fresh air. I feel like I haven't been outside in a couple hours because I haven't been outside in a couple hours. It seems like everyone that has been here before is still kind of here setting up camp, and I have been smelling a fire for the past couple hours, and yeah, someone is making a fire right now. Probably been listening to me scream over the Xbox these past couple hours, but I am exhausted and I am also hungry. Exhausted and hungry. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna hopefully wind down a little bit, but to be honest with you, this caffeine from this coffee is still kind of making me feel a little groovy, so I don't know how long of a night it's gonna be. Hopefully I can sleep right after I eat, but we'll see. Honestly, the Xbox and the TV and everything wasn't taking as much power or draw as I really thought it was. So I have an app on my phone where I can essentially see where my battery levels are, and wasn't taking that much draw, which I was kind of shocked about. So something to keep in mind in the future. With San Diego having these cloudy days and rainy days as of recently, which again is weird because we're in San Diego and we're in California. You know, there's been a lot of fires over here. It basically means that, you know, the more cloudy days there are, the less power I have because I rely on solar panels to store my batteries, which powers this entire bus with lights and, you know, how I make food and how I play Xbox and everything. So I really do have to, you know, watch out for my power intake because, you know, for example, this whole week is going to be cloudy. I don't know what's going on here in San Diego, but I am definitely not going to waste my power intake on playing Xbox. So I love Xbox to death, but I think I like food and lights more than Xbox, to be honest with you. Dude, that guy is still out there. I think he's by himself, but he's got a big ass fire. I've been smelling fire for a couple hours, and I'm pretty sure that's been the same guy. So, goes to show how lost in trance I was with the Xbox. This is an absolute mess in here. I got my Xbox there, got shit everywhere. But I'm gonna clean up and start getting ready for the rest of the night. So I believe Netflix has finally came out with some more episodes of The Night Agent, which is a really good TV series. Honestly, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's really good. But I think I'm going to end my night with some Netflix and going to bed because I'm exhausted. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this cozy night of living inside this bus, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.